Bucket list, then what I'm about to tell you could make your dream come true as soon as today. But only if you decide to do something about what you're about to discover. Listen, we tend to think that in order
The next stop is Town Hall, followed by QVB, Wynyard, then all stops to Circular Quay. This stop is Town Hall. Alight for Hyde Park. Change for trains, including the airport line. This stop is Town Hall.
Bro, K-Fung had a go at me because I said it was blue.
Over 16,500 New South Wales police are out there, and police vehicles can detect drivers speeding anywhere, anytime. Speeding? You can stop it or cop it.
Песня любая, и ветер пенил, как вино. И целовала меня синеглазая девочка. Как это было давно, было давно. Девочка милая, первая в мире красавица. Тонкая грудь, даже капризная, но ради нее так хотелось проходить. Было давно, было давно. Повторял я это. Я тебя люблю. Я тебя люблю. Слабо на ветру колодки бумажные. Волны кидали наверх и топили на дно. И на прощанье рукой помахала однажды мне. Как это было давно, было давно. Звезды, луна, фонари сговорились зажмуриться. Или в глазах моих стало бездонно темно. И опустила земля на Сиреневой улице. Как это было давно, было давно. Шел ей вслед. Повторял я это. Я тебя люблю. Я тебя люблю. Но вдогонку мне от Улю-лю. Улю-лю. Улю-лю.
Я тебя люблю. Но дорогу мне отвечала эхо. Ой, люлю. 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 Ой, люлю.
Look at this guitar now. What you're looking at is the key that unlocks the guitar neck forever. It lets you hit all the right notes without thinking. It lets you flow up and down the fretboard without hesitation. And it lets you play faster and easier than you ever thought possible. But I bet that sounds too good to be true right now. I don't blame you, because I felt the same when I first heard about it too. So let me prove to you that this one pattern can open up a whole new world of the guitar neck for you overnight. First of all, have you ever gotten sick and tired of playing the same old stuff? Does your playing ever sound dull or mechanical? Or do you ever get in a rut where maybe you play on and off, maybe you spin your wheels when you practice, or you just simply don't know what to do to make the most progress? If so, then this will change your life. You see, most guitar players go out there and try to learn as much as they can. They learn things like notes and chords and scales, and even beauty concepts like the cage system, or the circle of fifths, or some other kind of mind-numbing mental gymnastics. And
растраченные дни, дым, даже в памяти из одних дым, даже мысли холоднее любви, впереди одни дожди, задыхаюсь на бегу, стар, как валун на берегу, стар, снятся черти и гробы, а ты был когда-то мой трамвай последний склонился за мной. Я 40-летний человеком никому нужен, как в печи зола.
Одинокий
человек отклал. Ничего мне не пошло впрок, не сложилось, не сбылось срок. Из хорошего одни сны, да и те всегда грустны. Все, чем жизнь была полна, ложь, и судьбе моей цена дрожь. черти гробы пьют, а ведь был как...
How much coffee? $2?
Oh no, it was dead.
Four? Well, it's a free. Half
yeah.
half a snack.
Yeah,
You're joking. It's not a coffee. It's a joke. Yeah.
not quite.
You're not saying it's like a plan. But for some people, no, it is. Morning, Joe. Are you still in Redfern? Are you still in Redfern?
Waterloo.
Waterloo?
Yeah.
I never see you on a Saturday, 11:30, Oz Harvest barbecue. Because every Saturday, Oz Harvest. You know Oz Harvest? There's a cook building.
Yeah,
Every Saturday, 11:30. I never seen you there.
I've been there once or twice.
I go every Saturday.
I'm usually here instead
Here?
Yeah.
For the lunch?
for lunch, yeah.
All right.
Or I go to Canisters.
All right.
Okay,
Or canister, yeah.
okay mate.
But it's nice barbecue.
Is it?
Yeah, I go once a
They
week.
do sausages, eh?
Sausages and soups, like 3 different soups and sausages, sometimes steaks, whatever they get. You never know, whatever they get from Oz Harvest. It's all, yeah. All right, see you, mate.
Sending children's books to remote First Nations communities. Delivering mental...
Imagine a world in which the vast majority of people are devoid of passion, ambition, and creativity. All they think about is comfort, security, some pleasures in the morning and some pleasures at night, just enough to be distracted from the emptiness of their existence. Any person who expresses a desire for greatness and standing out is ridiculed and laughed at, as conformity to the herd characterized by stagnation and mediocrity is the norm. The herd is complacent, without a sense of purpose or direction beyond maintaining their daily routines and satisfying their most basic needs. Such a world resembles Nietzsche's society of the last man, a sad state of affairs that he feared to be the consequence of religious decline. Nietzsche stated, "The earth has become small, and on it hops the last man, who makes everything small. His species is ineradicable as the flea. The last man lives longest. We have discovered happiness, say the last men, and they blink." End quote. Looking at today's circumstances, the experience of meaninglessness seems to be widespread. As Nietzsche had predicted, the decline of religion has created a void. For many, there is no clear, indisputable goal in life anymore. There is no all-encompassing, superhuman authority, an undeniable creator that decides what's good or bad, and how to live and express provides us with ultimate meaning. And so, indeed, it seems that many are lost. What's my purpose? People ask. Many try to forget the pointlessness of it all by indulging in sensual pleasure, like drinking, partying, and binge-watching series. Others stick with their religions, despite their decline, and the scientific claims in conflict with them, or flock to new religious movements for guidance. And some embrace the idea that we're here for no reason, that there's no one to save us, and ultimate morality is non-existent. Nonetheless, they want to thrive, but are unsure how. And others can't take the meaninglessness of their lives anymore and call it quits. Philosophers have been dealing with the problem of meaninglessness for centuries. Their ideas about life, or how to live well in a meaningless universe, could be valuable to those struggling with the lack of meaning in their lives. This video explores different ways by different philosophers to combat meaninglessness. The impact of traditional religious ideas is waning as we move closer toward modernity. Søren Kierkegaard, a Danish philosopher, noticed despair and realized how it would affect people's sense of meaning and purpose. He observed that as religious belief declined, people were left to face existential dilemmas independently without the support that one could find in religion. According to Kierkegaard, we cannot find true meaning and purpose in the realm of reason. Instead, we must commit to a specific belief system, even though this decision is irrational, defying logic and reason. For Kierkegaard, this leap of faith meant an embrace of religious life, a belief in God, and commitment to God, despite the irrationality and contradictions from a purely logical perspective. Through this embrace, one transcends the chaos of meaninglessness, the many existential questions that could never be answered, and the persisting doubt of why we are here and what we should do. Again, it may not be the most logical and rational decision. Still, according to Kierkegaard's view, when we place ultimate trust and confidence in God and embrace our religious value system, we solve the problems of despair and meaninglessness. But such a step involves radical trust.
Go sunbake.
It requires faith. Also, it demands us to part with logic and reason, which many people aren't willing to do. Especially in the Western world, after people have been collectively distancing themselves from religion, they might not be too eager to return to it as a means to solve their existential angst.
Philosopher and also one of the most influential thinkers in the history of Western philosophy. His philosophy is called Transcendental Idealism, stating that the things we see in the world are only appearances, that the true nature of things are not knowable to us, but we can come closer to their true essence through our capacity of reasoning. He believed that reason is the true source of reality. Kant contributed immensely to the fields of epistemology, metaphysics, ethics, and aesthetics. He was also an advocate of the idea of global peace and believed that it can be achieved by universal democracy and international cooperation. He perceived time in an unusual way in respect to how he organized his life. He was born in the 18th century and was raised in a religious family. His education was very strict and disciplinary. As a result, his life was characterized by an exceptional discipline. Kant was a man of stable routine, following the same schedule every day, which led to extraordinary results. He wrote important books and essays like Critique of Pure Reason, Metaphysics of Morals, Critique of Judgment, and in spite of his strict schedule, he had a rich social life. It seemed that his method of managing his time had great results. He was very productive to the end of his long life. So with that in mind, we bring you 7 lessons on time management that we can learn from the philosophy of Immanuel Kant. Number 1. Organize yourself. Kant says, science is organized knowledge. Wisdom is organized life. Immanuel Kant was a very unusual human being. He got up every day at 5 a.m., having a domestic helper in charge of making sure he never gets up even half an hour late. After getting up, Kant would drink 1 or 2 cups of weak tea, smoking a pipe full of tobacco, and meditating on his life. Then his lectures began at 7, and they would last until 11. With the lectures finished, he worked again on his writings until lunch. After lunch, he went out for a walk, then he spent his afternoons with his good friend Green. Afterwards, he went home and spent some time working and reading before going to sleep again around 11 p.m. Kant claimed that a life without a daily routine or structure will drain you mentally, physically, and emotionally, and therefore you need to organize your life in the best possible way for you. The best way to start organizing your life is to think about your long-term goals and set some routines which can help you achieve those goals. Thus, it's very important to organize your life according to your long-term goals, because in this way you can prioritize your activities and allocate more time to those activities that really matter for you in the long run. Good time management would help you concentrate on the important things and achieve your long-term goals. Kant's goals were to write books that can transform humanity, and that's why he spent his days writing, reading, and teaching, as well as getting inputs from like-minded people of great intellect. If you don't set up at least some routines, life will just happen to you, and you'll end up working for other people's goals in life. Routines can really help you achieve your goals, and for that you need a significant amount of patience. The greatest awards are given to people who are persistent in their journey and don't give up. For example, if you set yourself a goal to be a famous violinist in a big orchestra, you should choose a job that allows you to spend time developing your musical skills, like being a violin teacher, as well as daily practice, spending time studying the masters, seeing them in concert if at all possible, and networking with fellow musicians in groups online, as well as in the bar at concerts and industry events like conferences. All of these may help you get better gigs as a musician, or at the very least will help you improve and keep improving. In general, spending time practicing your craft and networking will help you achieve the required skills for your dream job, as well as find the right connections to get it. As the old saying goes, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Number 2. Follow through.
Приехал позагорать, желаю, чтобы все. Здесь китайцы, чешут яйца, ловят рыбу. Один корабль стоит, на котором 4 вертолета и 2000 матросов. Второй корабль, 4 вертолета, 2000 матросов. Водная полиция на горизонте на меня смотрит, а я на них смотрю. Сидней, green grass, blue sky, beautiful, life is beautiful. Как бы там ни было, я против войны. Но не скажу, что я за Украину или за Россию, я просто против войны. Я бы хотел, конечно, чтобы один народ, одна страна, столица Киев.